The AWE is a wildly growing organization. And so I stood here as I took over, and I said to myself, there's more things to be done. There's other things that need to happen. And what better way than to use my day, to use Sunday, to bring you something new, to bring you something extra, to bring you something fresh, to bring you AWE Rebellion. Every single Sunday, a small card, 4 to 5 matches, will be premiered right here, live, or in premiere fashion, but for the first one I had to make sure it's live. But why is this one so important? Why is this so important? Because tonight, next week, and the very next week, all the way up until AV Mania 3, there will be qualifying matches for, as I said, something new, something fresh. We'll be crowning 2 new inaugural champions. And they will, at AV Mania 3, compete to be the very first oh, wait for it. AWE All-Star Wrestling Champion. Both the men and the women will be competing to hold on to that title for the very first time. It will be a show of shows, and tonight, Nekomaru and Kutaro will go one-on-one to be the first competitors to take part in that fatal 4-way match. But you know what? 3 weeks until AV Mania. That only gives us time to get 3 competitors on this Sunday show to hold on in that match. And that's where I bring it to you all, because you will be deciding who will be the 4th person in that fatal 4-way match, and those submissions are open I'm saying right now, but there's I think a 7-8 second delay. So when I say right now, I mean right now. As that link goes through, I'll go and pin it on the YouTube side and the Twitch side. Welcome to the first ever AWE Rebellion. Pin that there. And pin that there. Get in there. Go submit your competitors. Pin there, and let's get this show on the road. You're gonna have to do a whole lot of rallying, a whole lot of selecting. There will be submissions this weekday, and next week we'll open up the polls next week, and they'll be narrowed down for one final week of voting. Let's see how it all plays out. But first and foremost, welcome to... put me back on the screen real quick, because we should probably do a proper intro. Watch-cha-cha. Or no, don't even watch-cha-cha. Hit us with the stars. Because since we'll be crowning an all-star champion at AWE Rebellion, well, we won't be crowning at Rebellion, but Rebellion will be where those championship qualifiers will take place, and the first one is about to start right now. Good day, good people. It's another fine day in the year of the resolve. Toon Link Dave, Bravo Dave, Anomaly, the Anomalous Cars. Let's get things started. I'm excited. I've never been more excited. I've been sitting on this for a minute. Those titles have been been created for a minute. And today we finally take our first steps, and I want you to keep in mind these are 2 big titles, 2 main titles, which means not only can AJ Lee and I'll hate them cash in on the AWE championships, they can also potentially cash in on the brand new All-Star Championship. So, without further ado, I think it's time we get things started. How are y'all doing today? Unexpected, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I was gonna say nobody predicted this. I left some little details, some little clues, but nobody really. I don't think anyone was like, oh no, there must just be some sort of other shenanigans going on. No. AWE Rebellion is real. It is live, and it is now. Also, what am I doing? What do I? Yes. Let's go to the game. Because right here, right now, well, you guys are probably all submitting. I'm going to give you guys some quick polls because 4-match card is going to be a fantastic one. We all expected bad things. Why? I don't know why. Should I be on standby, AV? Yeah, sure. Probably. It's always a good idea to be on standby in the AWE, but I wanted to make sure that this AWE Rebellion, the first one, was live. Most of them will be premieres, but every so often we'll have a live one to get that hype going. And this one is just that because in the first ever AWE All-Star Wrestling Championship qualifier, look, it's just gonna be an all-star qualifier. It's too much writing. All-star quali. We have Kutaro, Mr. Burgerberg, the King of the Rumble, versus Nekomaru. And one of them will be going on AEV Mania, I'll tell you what. So wait. Who's here? Everybody's here. Anybody can be here. It is the Sunday show. We're here to build more, to continue to contribute to storylines potentially. And tonight, we may even see some OCs. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be a fantastic time. Anybody can show up at AWE Rebellion. It is a fantastic time. I mean, today, well, you're gonna find out. You'll find out as we go along. You know right now, you'll see Kutaro and Nekomaru. And in our main event, in our 4th match tonight, you will see a year after, or I guess 2 years after their stunning first match, one that caught fire in the AWE, Miss Miu Aruma will go one-on-one with Junko Inoshima, the winner once again going to AV Mania 3 to fight for that All-Stars Championship. Would that mean that we can submit OCs or not? You can. I suppose that's fine. You can submit OCs too. But remember, they gotta win these polls, so you either have to really get them rooted for, or we'll see what you can do. It would actually make sense then. Miu versus Junko run back. We up. That's the main event tonight. The 4th match. These are gonna very clearly be shorter premiere/streams. They'll just generally run for like an hour and a half. But you know what? That's enough to inject a little bit of extra life into the AWE. Let's get into it. And I'm ready for it. Oh, I never actually end that at the end of the stream. Thank you, Twitch. Now I will give you guys your polls. Now that we're all caught up. Bribery. Not bribery. There's that. YouTube I know is good. Twitch. I'll let y'all have a little something too. If people want to gamble their pancakes. Because I know how to do... Not raid. I thought I know how to do this. First and foremost though, let's start the show. And you know, we have a whole new arena. And next week we'll have a new intro. But I wanted to be like, hey, let's make sure we do this intro procedure in person this time. Kutaro, Nekomaru, I'm excited. I'm excited. We actually haven't seen either of these two participate in a long time. They would have been in those AWE ladder match qualifiers, but I was like, I need some stars. I need some of our best stars, our notable stars, to be in this. But I also need some notable stars to be in the other one too. So we got a nice little split. And tonight, All-Star Qual. Kutaro, Nekomaru. Let's see how it all plays out. I'm excited. I've said that I'm excited, but you know, we'll see. Is it only one per gender? Yes, it is only one per gender. So keep that in mind. There won't be like 90,000 things to vote for in that first week. You gotta make sure that you pick your number one to be in there. But without further ado, it's time for our first ever match at AWE Rebellion. And it is between Kutaro Burgerberg and Nekomaru Nidai. And it starts right now. Here we go. So everyone's just gonna pick who they submitted. Oh, no, you get more than one vote, though. You get one submission, but more than one vote. Here we go. Kutaro Burger Berg. For the first time in a long time, he is back. In fact, you have to remember on the very first road to AV Mania, this man's was in the very first match. Not originally, but he sure was. He sure was. Good luck to you, Kutaro. I'm here for it. I'm here for Kutaro. He has not had, you know, too much recently, hasn't done too much recently, but when you think of Kutaro, you always remember that dominant performance, you remember that Rumble, you remember what he can do. Will he do that tonight against Nekomaru? And to make sure that we have a decisive victor in these qualifying matches, there will be no disqualifications. Referee will call it right down the middle, but it's gonna be a good time. Facing off against Kutaro is the man of many major live events. One who the squad knows very well. I'm not sure why he dyed his beard orange for his intro, but you know what? That's probably tough. It'll probably be fine for the match, but Nekomaru is back. Welcome in, Nekomaru. Why is his beard red? The correct answer is Toph. The incorrect answer is, dang 2K, what are you doing? He wanted to try something new. I think it's a little weird, and he'll probably dye it when he gets into the ring, but you know what? It's fine. He wanted to mock Kutaro. You know what, Splendid? That might not be as slash J as you might think. Back on the first road to AV Mania, he also played the Entourage's music during his intro to try and get into their heads. Maybe he's doing this for his intro to try and get into Kutaro's head. I'm not sure, but I guess we're about to find out. He's making a fashion statement. Are we sure this isn't a Kutaro clone dressed as Nekomaru? It could be a doll, who knows? Or maybe he just has like a detachable beard now and can trade out different colors, saying, maybe I want... In fact, look underneath there. You can see the regular beard color that he has. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he did, like, dust some Cheeto... Maybe this Cheeto dust. Yeah, I think it might be Cheeto dust. I think Nekomaru came out here and had some Cheetos right before his match, and boy, had a lot of Cheetos. Maybe the bag exploded in his face, but I'll tell you what, he's doing okay, and he's here to try and make this moment happen. Kutaro. It's still orange, which is interesting, but here we are, 1v1. Go for it, Nekomaru. Kutaro, no DQ. Orange beard. Admittedly expected it to change colors afterwards, but you know what? We're here for it. Bro was destroying a bag of Takis before this. You know what? That's a color fit too. Kutaro, you better hate on this coach for failing you. Ooh, who knows? Who knows? Oh, tossed out of the ring. Nekomaru. Kutaro, admittedly, this is probably going to be a pretty heavy-hitting match. If I have to say so myself, we got to watch out for that burger bomb by Kutaro. I know he's looking, he's willing, he's ready to hit it at any moment. Okay. Interesting. It looked like he got tossed towards the corner, but instead, Kutaro said, nope, give me that. Flapjack right onto the face, right onto the Cheeto-dusted, Taki-dusted beard of Nekomaru Nidai. Alright, so, now that I've learned about this new show, it is a brand new show. Brand new every Sunday, get ready for it. Meat. It is a big meat. Look, we've had a bunch of, I don't know if we've had a bunch of big meaty matches. This might be potentially the biggest, meatiest match 1v1 in AWE history. And it's kicking off the first ever AWE Rebellion. Meat, trust, he wanted a snack, shake my head. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, I could use a snack too, to be honest. Pinfall early, just a 1 count. We got a whole lot of match left. Nekomaru thinking about something, turns Kutaro around. Sidewalk slam, but Kutaro just stands right back up. No sold, it said. You're gonna have to do better than that. Shoulder block. Nekomaru down. Nekomaru of the squad. Ready to try and bring gold to the squad. Junko's trying to do the same thing tonight, but Kutaro says, I'm gonna make sure I'm going to AV Mania. Big punches. Sunday, 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 Sunday. Thank you, Ace. I get that. That didn't work for him, brother. Every Sunday, that's right. Every single Sunday. While the live streams will be every other week, continuously, pretty much, essentially the first and third Friday. Sometimes that's not quite every other week. You can always depend on Rebellion to be every single Sunday. And wait. But clearly a much shorter card than the other two shows. Big punch right to the face, right to the glasses of Nekomaru, who slides out of the ring. But keep in mind, once again, no disqualifications, no countouts. Oh my gosh, Kutaro with a submission on the outside. Nekomaru gets out of it pretty easily, pretty handily. Right now, Kutaro's got the advantage, but once again, that could change in a moment's notice, especially with heavy shots, heavy strikes from these two big schmeaty men. Let me see, me YouTuber friend says, imagine Kutaro versus Sayaka with a backstabber. Oh my gosh. What a great mixed tag team match that could be. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Admittedly, I would think that Mai would want to regular tag with freaking Sayaka if we're thinking about that. Okay, I'm back. I had to go update Bon about what's going on, Lamel. Well, hopefully we'll see Bon at one of these Rebellions. So far, I'm noticing Kutaro has the edge. That's true. Kutaro has been not completely dominating this match. Nekomaru's been able to get some offense in. But Kutaro's been going after every joint, every muscle, trying to weaken the man who could coach a tennis ball to winning a basketball game. And now Nekomaru's realizing, alright, I might need a little bit of help, and grabs a trash can, tosses it into the ring, almost actually hits Kutaro, and uses rage, saying, alright, I know exactly how to even up this matchup. Kutaro grabs a ladder and bashes the chest of Nekomaru and drops it right onto his face as this match keeps going on. Ooh, tossed into both the ladder and the steel steps. My Ruruka Sayaka trio tag team. They smile in your face all the while they want to take your place. The backstabbers, backstabbers. Uh-oh. Kutaro tossed in the ring. Nekomaru, I think, still really thinking, I gotta hit this finisher if I can. But, oh my gosh, this running neck breaker as Kutaro goes for the pinfall. We're getting close to 1 or 2. Nekomaru kicked out. This match, it ain't over yet, but Kutaro, I think, wants to make sure it ends in just a moment. I think we might have just seen a dodge from the Burger Bomb. Atomic drop. Ran into the trash can. Goes for a quick pinfall. It's going to take more than that, I think, to take down Kutaro. 1, 2, just 1, barely 2, maybe. Not even 2. Not even 2. Nekomaru's got a whole lot more work to do. But that might not take too much longer if he's able to get a finisher. No, goes for a submission hold. Remember, ooh, I was going to say no rope breaks on the ready. Oh, but we've seen this before. He's up in the sky, and ladies and gentlemen, that's the Burger Bomb. 1, 2, Nekomaru laid out but kicks out of the Burger Bomb. Kutaro is looking, oh my gosh, and Furious really wants to go to AV Mania, dragging Nekomaru center of the ring over to the corner, over to the ropes this time. What is he thinking on this big paintbrush slap? Huh? Trying to tweak the knee of Nekomaru. Oh my, wait, out of nowhere, wait, no! What is this? Not the Burger Bomb, what is this? Razor's Edge, oh my gosh! 1, 2. Oh my gosh.
Here is your winner, Kutaro.
That was a move theft at the end of the match. Kutaro, stop crawling to people like that. Oh my gosh, goodness gracious. Kutaro's back, and he's back with a vengeance, back with a dominating performance. And he's going on to AV Mania 3. I just showed up. How much did I miss? You missed I guess 1/4 of our matches tonight, actually. As we get these polls out of the way. In that poll real quick. Get ready to start another one. Let's see. And on Twitch. Man's a prediction. It was indeed Kutaro Burgerberg, and he will be going on to AV Mania 3. A message from Yoru. This sounds fun. Would love to be in a mixed tag match alongside Kokomi. Who knows? Maybe I could ask for Kuki afterwards. Who knows? Ask Kuki out afterwards. Maybe. Who knows? We know that OCs can appear on this show. Welcome, Dragon. Yes. Also, welcome into everybody who's showing up. Not really ready, but we'll see. Nekomaru lost the 50-50. So the All Stars title match is at AV Mania, right? Yes. AV Mania 3 will have both All Star Championship matches. We'll crown 2 inaugural All Star champions on the 24th of August at AV Mania 3. And once again, in the pins, there is submissions. We could see who you guys pick. You guys will have 1/4 of the match in AV Mania on both of those matches. It's going to be a fantastic time, but we got to move on to see a 1v1 in our second match of the night, and there will be no holds barred. Pop us in to here. No holds barred. And it's going to be a fantastic time between these two competitors looking to make their first non-OC appearance. One of them going on to AV Mania, the other one has been begging for an opportunity. This is no holds barred. And I will give you guys your poll after I let them make their entrances. Let's see it all play out. Start it off right here, right now. Rebellion rolls on. Use the stars. Yeah. Gonna be a bloodbath. It might not. Who knows? It might not be a bloodbath. It might be. But coming up is the man who made a name for himself a couple weeks ago. Made his name, proved to the people that he is one of the greatest in OC action, looks to make sure that he is one of the greatest of all time. Stepping forth on the AWE Rebellion scene, Golden is here. Who's that? This is Golden. Golden, who fought through injury to make sure he had a spot at AV Mania 3 and wanted a little sunshine on the road to AV Mania. This time, he's found himself in one of the first ever matches at AWE Rebellion, and I don't think there could be a better person, a better pick. Golden! Golden! Yeah, the people, they love Golden. Are all the characters OCs today? No. There's just one OC match today, and it is this one. But who else is in this match tonight? It is a very disheartened competitor. One who has lost someone very close to him and wanted an opportunity, needed an opportunity to show him what he has, to show the world what he has. And it is Nathan. Only one OC match today. It's mime over. Oh, bad. Well, hey, you know what? We now know that OCs can appear on this show at any time, any place, anywhere. Well, you know, get excited for it. Get ready. Is that blue hair and pronouns Nathan? Nathan lost his very best amigo in Shuichi over this summer. And says, I gotta clock back in, rest in peace, Pi. At least you were here for the first ever match, and I'm sure you'll be catching probably Mew and Junko later, because that match is going to burn this house down. It's luckily that we got ourselves an open air arena for Rebellion. It's gonna be fantastic. 2 cool people in this match, says Ryan. Rip Pi. Don't worry, Pi, we won't forget you. Everyone say goodbye to Pi. I was gonna say pour one out for Pi, but Pi's not dying. Pour one out for Pi going to work. I'm gonna need Golden to win. Let's see how it all plays out. I'm excited. I saw Golden. I watched OC Revolution very late. But when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, goodness gracious, they're cooking. I did not start your polls. Here, take it. Go, take your polls. I typed them out and I didn't start them. There they are. They're there. Go get them. Go. Go get your polls. Oh, hey, it's AV Scar. Welcome into OC. Whoa, look at that. Stomps? Oh my gosh, goodness gracious. Not OC anything. This is AWE Rebellion, but it is an OC match. We could even see OCs fight some non-OCs. I think there's merit to seeing our very dominant OC champions in Anarchy for the tag teams versus our very dominant Racket of Psalm going 2v2. I think that might be something we might want to see in the future as well. That being said, right now we're seeing Nathan versus Golden, and I'm excited for it. Sorry, Nathan, I'm going for the Golden Boy. I'll put my vote behind Nathan. Golden has, ooh, I was gonna say has gotten a whole lot of ground well support after OC Revolution, and with moves like what we just saw, knees like that, you gotta believe. You gotta believe. Golden looks bigger, so Golden for the win. Uh-oh. Once again, remember, no holds barred. Anything goes in this matchup. Nathan missing with the knee. Ripcord knee in response by Golden. Right to the face of Nathan. Nathan back up. Tossed on the outside. Golden not giving Nathan a second to catch his breath, and that's probably for the best. Nathan we've also seen be a pretty decent competitor in OC action. Did not compete this time around. Woof! Knees to the midsection. You should do a Survivor Series type event where it's AWE versus OC Revolution. That could happen. It could happen. His father signed to the AWE. Look, I've talked to Fremine. I was like, hey, look, if you can give me a meeting with father for maybe like, oh, hold on, the comeback by Golden, for maybe like 10, 15 seconds, just that's all I gotta do. I just gotta get a conversation, gotta get a talk in. Just let me know, just let me have this, let me have this. I need it. I haven't gotten it yet, but you know, if we ever get it, I think I can convince father to join up. No holds barred once again. Golden down for just one. Just a one count. Also, welcome in Kuzu. You are here for our new weekly Saturdays show, AWE Rebellion. It will be a 4 to 5 match card, a shorter card, but it will be a weekly event. Usually will be a premiere, but for the first one, I want to make sure it's live, and of course, a couple of you sprinkled in will also be live, and I'm excited for them. But what you have missed is in the pins right here, right now. You mean Sunday show? What day did I say? What day did I say? I did mean Sunday. If I said a different day of the week, I lied to you. Oh, man. But in the pins, there are submissions because we will be crowning, for the first ever, AWE All-Star Championships. We saw the belt design at the start of the show. Oh my gosh, elbow to the back of the neck. Golden has had the entirety of this fight. As I was saying though, the AWE All-Star Championship will be crowned for the first time at AV Mania 3, but we're having qualifiers on these Sundays, and we'll see how it goes. You said Saturday nights, yeah, it's not Saturday. It is Sunday. They will be on Sundays. Yes, I've already submitted 2 people. Yes, fantastic. Kuzu. Those votes will close before next Sunday, and the actual voting will start next Sunday. So get excited for it. I am ready. I am so excited. And I'm excited to see how this goes. Also, let me make sure I have this over here. These will usually run for probably about an hour, hour and a half. Boom! Knee to the jaw. This also means more work for me, but hey, it's a shorter show, Ace, so it won't be that much work. And I'm certain we'll be hiring more security in the coming days. In fact, you know, if anyone wants to submit an application to join the security team for the AWE, as Nathan's dropped on the ropes as well, Golden's looking to end this one quick. No holds barred, but a reversal by Nathan in a moment where he needed it. In a moment where he absolutely, most definitely needed exactly that. Tossed into the corner. Nathan's fired up. Clothesline to Golden. May this be the start of the comeback for Nathan. Golden is tossed outside of the ring. Nathan realizing he's got to put his whole body on the line, saying, if I don't start to get an advantage in this fight, I may never, as that baseball slide through the middle and top ropes connects with Golden, turns Golden around. Burning hammer position, control alt delete, and he is down. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is no holds barred. Nathan has to get Golden into the ring, though, to get that pinfall. Applications, whatever. Yeah. You will absolutely get access to the applications. You're very involved with the hiring process, Ace, as you are now not just a member of security, but definitely the lead personnel for security. We appreciate everything you do here in the AWE. Nathan tossing Golden out on the outside. Things are evening up in this fight. Oh my gosh! Return fire with a kick to the face onto Golden by Nathan as he climbs to the top rope. He's pointing to the audience. But maybe was just saying, I got time before he gets up. Golden gets out of the way of that one. And lifts Nathan up, spins him around. Goodness gracious, dropped on his spine. Knee to the face. And Golden is proving to everyone, again, exactly why he's one of the greats. Thank you, you're absolutely welcome. Is that a hockey stick? No holds barred. No holds barred. In fact, we've seen in OC in the past the Quilt Knight make a stunning comeback with the help of a hockey stick. I think Golden trying to embrace some of that energy, saying this hockey stick, I've seen what it can do, and he knows. Golden has been paying attention. He doesn't just pay attention to the tapes of his competitors, he pays attention to all the tapes of every competitor. That's how you learn. Don't just know your opponent, know everybody's moves, everybody's style, and you can be one of the greats just like Golden. Hockey what? A hockey stick. Quilt Knight. Mentioned that is the Quilt Knight is who used that hockey stick to perfection. Got the wrist. And a shot to the back. Nathan, somehow, some way, after the start that he had, has worked himself back in this match. Realizing I need to get in the ring if I want to have a chance of finishing this, but takes his sweet time, gets a table instead. When I told these gentlemen no holds barred, they heard no holds barred and they're taking it absolutely seriously. A table in hand for Nathan, but now a hockey stick in the hand, and now on the head of Nathan, in the hand of Golden, and Golden goes for the pinfall on Nathan. After that shot, he might be out cold, he might need stitches, and more importantly, he might need someone else to give him resiliency because he's out of it now. Goodness gracious, tried to go to the well too many times. Nathan gets out of the way. Golden fires back. This has become a hard-hitting matchup. Nathan, I think, was looking for an excellent move to connect, but missed it wildly. Golden taking advantage of that, tosses Nathan onto the ropes, and gets ready to set him up for that knee to the face again. Goes to the middle rope, he keeps, okay, right, look, Golden, he's great. Golden, one of the greats, my gosh. Hard hitting is right because Nathan is being hit very hard. We do know that the tables, oh my gosh, standing Spanish fly. 1, 2, onto the table is not enough to put Golden away at 2.99. We thought Nathan might have had that match, but at 2.99, a hair's width away from 3. But Nathan says, I gotta keep going, flies out of the ring, my gosh. Steel chair in hand, taking it to Golden now. Hit after hit, hold on a minute. Big kick by Nathan. Golden with a reversal. That's Golden for you. That he's built different. He is admittedly built different. Oh my gosh, that might be a knee bar. Locked in deep onto, oh my gosh, onto Nathan. Who didn't have to tap out. Did not have to tap out. Even if he did outside of the ring, it would not have mattered. It would not have counted. But now he's tossed into or towards the steel steps, not into them. Maybe he spoke a second too soon, was able to stop himself and get advantage of the situation. Golden on the verge of being stunned. And he might be in a second if Nathan's able to get the advantage. Golden standing up very slowly, but Nathan stops him, hits an elbow right to the jaw. Picks up that hockey stick. If this connects, Golden is stunned now. This is Nathan's time. Breaks the hockey stick on the small of the back. And that might be enough to put Golden away. Admittedly, that's 1, that's 2, and that is 3. Nathan puts away Golden. Nobody thought it was possible, but with that hockey stick to the small of the back, maybe re-aggravating that back injury that we saw he had at OC Revolution, Nathan picks up the victory, and he does it. Shake my head. 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2. Congratulations to Nathan. Never underestimate the hockey stick. You are absolutely right. That hockey stick, do not doubt it. When that hockey stick comes into play, that whack, he even broke it on the back of a Golden. When I saw that, I was like, ooh boy. Oh no. And that's all she wrote. Congratulations to Nathan. That was our second match of the night. Let's close out these polls real quick, and let's keep on schmoving. This went to Nathan. 0 out of 1 would have been 0 out of 2 if I were here early enough to see more than 10 seconds of the previous match. Lamal. GG, says DJ. Absolutely. Let's get these stars back in as we get this show on the road. 2 matches down, 2 to go. I'm starting to get beef with this guy. My gosh. I'm sorry to say this, but Cool Knight definitely did it better, I fear. Dang. Goodness gracious. That being said, we have ourselves a tag team matchup. And our tag team champions are in action. Racket of Psalm are going up against 2 other competitors who made their names around the AV Mania time. First and foremost, don't pin that. Let me give you guys this poll. 2v2 action. We have the Racket of Psalm versus the Blades of the Ages. No titles on the line. But I'll tell you what, a year ago, both of these competitors admittedly made a name for themselves. Keep that in mind. Owe them. Oh man, a year ago, they knew what they were doing. Blades of the Ages around sick. Start prediction. Tag team action. They've been gone for a minute, but here they are. Blades of the Ages versus Racket of Psalm. With 5 minutes for Twitch. And I think we're ready to start this bad boy. It's been a hot minute since Pyra and Mythra have fight. Well, we're about to see it happen right here, right now. They have not fought. I don't think they fought in 2K24 at all. I'll get the stars in here. Thank you. Wait, it's Pyra and Mythra? Yeah, Blades of the Ages. Racket of Psalm. Kind of just walking out here. Not using their standard entrance, but you know what? They got their title, so I think that's fine. Intriguing, saving my vote. I'll always vote against Racket of Psalm, Lamal. I don't want to lose, so I'm rooting for Racket. Fair enough. Why are the Blades still here? Never count out the Blades. I'm standing by my Blades. Can I vote neither? No shot. You can't vote neither. The girls, they're here. The Racket of Psalm, the tag team champions for the longest time at this point. We've sensed some danger of them being close to losing their championships, but not in recent times. It's been a long time since we've seen the Blades of the Ages, but they are here tonight. The feeling when Tamara, oddly enough, is not doing as well as her faction mates. Oh, I think we've all discussed this. Tamara, she's had her moments, but when it comes to who's been doing the best, it's been the other two. They have been dominating. Did Pyra and Mythra do something? Why the negativity? Some people just don't like the Blades. I, for one, think that they're alright. I think they're just fine. They look amazing. Did, at least Mythra won't hit me this time. Mythra did one time hit the camera person. Hit our fellow Kuzu. But you know what? Who hasn't done that once or twice? Let's be honest. Tag team action. Let's get it on the road. Immediately these two saying, hey, let's go ahead and use our, use our tag team forte. Let me get you in the corner. They're cutting the ring in half immediately saying, we got to keep Marin with that coolest kick on this side of the ring. Hey, look, Kuzu, I mean, like, you've been hit a couple of times. Let's be honest. It happens sometimes. It happens. And admittedly, you want to hit Ryoma, so I think you got to take a hit or two. So, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to take a hit sometimes. Just haven't been around in a while, Ace. That's also true. They haven't been back in a hot minute. Especially at working together. These two have had a little bit of a rivalry in the past as well. Let's see what they're able to accomplish together. Hot tag over to Marin. I'm sorry, over from Marin to Panette. Panette easily taken down. Pyra. Oh, hold on. Look at this. Panette with a German suplex. It is redhead versus redhead. Redhead, pinkish head. Some kind of head in Pyra. I think it's like a reddish pink. Something of that nature. That doesn't mean you have to encourage it. Whoops. Oh my gosh, Panette already trying to lock in a submission of sorts. I haven't seen this kind of submission on anybody. Look at the high angle that there was on that leg and knee as that face lock connects, but a Luthes press takes down Panette. Go Blades, says opening it Blades of the Ages back in. I think they're happy to be back as well. Tag in made, and it's Panette, and it is Pyra, and a big kick by Pyra. Oh my gosh. But Panette fires back, takes Pyra down, and says, alright, that's fine. I wanted a challenge, and you know what? The Blades, they want their challenges. They always, somehow, someway retain their championships, whether by goofy means, by countouts, by anything. They make sure that the titles still stand on their shoulders, on their waist, and goodness gracious, did you actually see the power of doing that a couple of times by Panette? But Pyra still kicks out. Whew. A tint of pink and red and orange, neither are perfectly red. Uh-oh. Roll up there just for one. I'm finally back on my account. Why are the Blades of the Ages here? We love our Blades. Let's see. Ooh, yes, Nathan, what did you miss? You just fought. You didn't miss anything. You were just in action at AW Rebellion against Golden in a hard-hitting match. Ooh, wait a minute. Message from Yoru. Loving the match so far. May I put a request in to fight Tartaglia or Dottore? Would love to bring vengeance upon the Fatui. Fair enough. We know how the Fatui are. Pyra with a shot. Big kicks. And another kick right to the chest. But once again, Panette stands right back up. The Blades aren't going to stay down. I'm sorry. Racket Assault aren't going to stay down for the Blades, but I think the vice versa is still true. The Blades don't look to stand down to their old rivals in the Racket Assault. These two teams have heat with each other. They both won big matches at AV Mania 2. And at this juncture in time, only one of them is going on to AV Mania 3. Blades of the Ages, though, looking to prove why they were always better than Racket Assault, at least in their minds. Shot to the face. What is Pyra thinking here? I'm sorry, Mithra thinking here. Pyra is on the outside. Mithra. Shot to the back. Mithra thinking maybe a tag. No, didn't go for a tag again. Just dropping that a Marin into the turnbuckle. We have a PM versus PM, by the way. Mithra, Marin, Pyra, Panette. Keep that in mind. Hold on a minute. Oh my gosh, go no! Someone check on Marin after that. That was a nasty fall. Pyra, you're not the one who should be checking on Marin, actually. You're a competitor. Ooh, tossed into the ring. Panette on the outside. Pyra, admittedly, and Mithra, actually, both still okay in this fight. What is going... A submission move by Marin? That's not what I expected to see today. Taken down, though. Let's see how this continues to play out. Tossed into the corner. What is about to go on here? Reversal by Marin. Oh, but we've seen this before. Pop up. The Blades, they clash. Turns into the pinfall. And that is one. That's two. And that's a breakup by the tag team partner. Panette says, all right, no, I'm familiar with that move. I got to get you out of here ASAP. Marin again with that reversal. But I'll tell you what, the Blades are doing exceptionally well against the tag team champions right now, but that quick roll-up sees 1, 2. That was a 2 count. That was a 2 count, and it was a strong 2 count as well. And Marin, I think, realizing I might just need a little bit more effort to put her away. Oh, look at that over top. Oh my gosh, kick to the forehead. And a wicked kick in response. My gosh. Marin is in danger right now. And a kick to the midsection again. Tried to go for a DDT. It got reversed. And a drop kick picture perfect to the chest. And a pinfall. Wait a minute. 1, 2. There have been some close 2 counts already. Some close 2 counts already. As Panette has been tagged in. It is Panette versus Mithra. Kick to the chest. Oh, mini kicks to the chest. And a kick right to the chest again. And it looks like we're about to have Pyra get tagged in as well. It is P versus P. Pyra versus Panette. As Panette hits a spear! Goodness gracious! Goes under, goes over, and a drop kick to the midsection. My gosh, cut Pyra in half with that one. The quickness of it too. Pyra stepped in the ring and then got flattened. Wait a minute. Stomp to the arm, stomp to the elbow, stomp to everywhere. It's redhead versus redhead and blonde versus blonde. As noted by Kuzu, that is indeed true. There's so many parallels between these two. As Marin gets, I guess, tossed over to the corner. Marin's been having a rough go with things in this fight. That's 1. That's 2. That's resiliency already from Marin. Keep in mind, Marin has been taking the brunt of this fight. Tag has been made. Blades working in perfect unity. Choke slam onto the knee. Tossed into the corner. No. Oh, Marin was about to reverse that, but Pyra actually stopped it. Marin takes a slow walk over to the corner. Bashing the head again onto the turnbuckle. Goes to bash it again onto the turnbuckle. Maybe was waiting to build up a finisher of sorts. Doesn't. Uses a monkey flip. Taking her. Wait, not done yet. Oh my gosh, Marin! That's the Marin we were waiting for. That's the Marin that the people wanted to see. A tag has been made. Panette turns her around and whoops her down. Did you see that? Right onto the knee, knee to the face, but the roll-up by Mithra. Oh my gosh, but it's just a 1. Panette still says, I got a whole lot of work left into me. And look at that targeted attack to the back of the neck so that she could hit that maneuver, lock it in deep, and sends her down to the ground. That's tag team work from the Racket of Psalm, but a breakup very quickly by Pyra. My gosh. My goodness. Tossed. Ooh, I was gonna say tossed back in the corner. Reversal by Panette. But once again tossed back into the other corner. What's going on here? Bash to the forehead. These two teams, they still don't like each other. No count, wow, right? Referee, what are you doing? What's going on out here? Uh-oh. Reversal by Panette. Reversal right back, and a kick, and a kick, and another kick, and a stunned Panette is in the middle of the ring. And there is trouble in paradise for Racket of Psalm. My gosh. May have bruised a rib with the speed of that shoulder tackle to the corner. Elbow to the face. Panette now is a little bit worse for wear. Keep in mind though, Mithra has 2 finishers. Mithra could finish off this matchup. Panette is struggling, rolls wisely up to the ropes. As a tag's been made into Pyra, the completely fresh competitor. Mithra has been putting on a show. But a reversal there. Could this be the turnaround that Pyra needed? Up and, oh, reversal. Reversal using the weight of the move. Pyra was able to get the advantage, and Panette's tossed back into the corner. And up to the top rope. That is not where you want to be. That is not where you want to be at all. Oh my gosh, should someone stop her? Oof! Back body drop onto the turnbuckle. That's one, that's two, and that's a breakup, but I think Panette still had to use resiliency. Neither member of Racket Assault have resiliency. They are getting destroyed right now by Blades of the Ages. Marin rolls out of the ring. Panette may be using that distraction by Marin to get a little bit of an advantage. Starts to try and take out Mithra, but Mithra returns fire, refusing to stay down. Panette now on the ground. A cover's been made, realizing Marin can't get into the ring. And that is 3. Blades of the Ages win. But you know what? I guess they said it's fine. Wait a second. Hold on, Blades of the Ages, they just won, but it looks like we have more challengers coming out of the woodwork who also want to fight the Racket of Psalm. Racket of Psalm were doing so fine, and then all of a sudden, everyone wants a shot at the titles. What? Oh my gosh, Mizuki and Kizzy also making their return, apparently. Racket Assault and a losing effort now have to deal with everybody. My gosh. Well, okay. I'll tell you what, the Blades of the Ages definitely won. Keep them in mind. Yeah, you definitely have to keep them in mind as the Blades win. Close our polls out there and there. What? Apparently so. Wait a second. Kizzy and Mizuki wants the titles, but Blades of the Ages just pinned the Racket of Psalm. Exactly. Exactly. They want the titles, but apparently admittedly, I think Racket of Psalm kind of owe the Blades of the Ages something as well. Do we have a triple threat tag team match in the making? I think we very well might. Let's see, I finally got one. Wait, so do Marin and Panette keep the titles? Oh yeah, Marin and Panette, that was a non-title match. They are free to have their championships until AV Mania, but I think they might have found not just one challenger tonight, but 2, in tonight's matchup. But, I'll tell you what, we have one more match, and that is... Oh, don't watch out on me. Put the stars on the screen. Yeah. And that matchup is about to begin right now. Triple threat, maybe also wow. Racket kind of got destroyed. They did. Racket Assault got bodied, admittedly. Let's see. 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3. I think they said to themselves, hey, the title's not on the line. It's free right now. It is free. Last match, though, will be the return of 2 competitors who know how this happens, who know what to do, who know how to make this be the one and only. Let's see. Marin really sucked for some reason. Marin did not have a good time. Not a good time today. I'm back. What did I miss? Racket of Psalm lost to the Blades of the Ages, but also at the end of the match, Mizuki and Kizzy walked up on the stage saying, we want a shot at those titles too. So we might have ourselves a triple threat tag team match in the making. But you know what you didn't miss, though? Our main event in Mew and Junko in an all-star quali. There we go. Oh, okay then. And one last time. Manage prediction real quick. We have Mew and Junko. One of them is going on to AV Mania, but who will it be? I'm excited to find out. Let's see. Did Racket lose? They absolutely did take the L. But at the end of the match, we saw a couple people show up, so we'll see how it all plays out in the future. One last Wa-Cha-Cha as a returning, well, not really returning, she's been around. In fact, she had a match at the last Major Live event, Ticket to Paradise. Miu Aruma looks to be the first ever AWE All-Star Champion. Will she be able to do it? Let's find out. Going for Junko for the Despair, rooting for Miu. I think this one's going to be pretty split. Science Shrew. Dang. Out comes Miu first. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. As Miu makes it out. Still, you know, one of the few people who's been completely loyal, I think, to the entourage. Well, I guess, you know, the entourage, I guess she was converged. But I guess Junko was also converged. But I don't think I count that against them. Other than that, been completely loyal to the entourage. We don't see that very often from the entourage folks. Let's see how it all plays out. She's so shiny. Return of shiny Miu. She turns around and she knows exactly what she's doing. As I bring chat back up real quick. There we go. Miu, best of luck to you. We'll see how it all plays out. She knows that if she puts on a show tonight, the fans will all be rooting for her come AV Mania 3. But standing in her way is her old rival, one of her favorite dance partners of all time when it comes to the AWE. A Miss Junko Inoshima. Conversion against their will doesn't count. You know, fair enough. Fair enough. I used to hate Miu, but after Miu and Yuri versus Racket Assault, I've respected Miu. I can't say I found a reason to respect Junko, though. Well, you might be able to find one today because Junko is here. Will she thoroughly dismantle Miu tonight? Hiding her face from the camera. Kuzu, what did you do to Junko? Kuzu, what'd you do? What'd you do to Junko? Tell us. She doesn't want to see your face, apparently. Well, what happened? Kuzu, what'd you do? What happened? What happened? It's the worst of the sisters, dang. I might have called her Ino mommy once. Okay, Kuzu. Send you to HR. Oh, man. Opening says worst girl, but will she be the worst girl in this matchup? Really drinking in the audience. And she stares down Miu. I'm not sure how I feel about. I don't know how I would feel if I were Miu, to be honest. Junko is technically a founding member of the squad, and she didn't have her glasses. I think she's focused right now. And you know what? Maybe Nekomaru fighting with his glasses on. Maybe that's the reason he lost. I think Junko said I need to take these off right now. I need to make sure that I am focused up on winning this fight. Sorry, not sorry. Mukuro better as we have this 1v1. It is Miu. It is Junko. Junko misses that first move. Maybe she just needs regular glasses, I'll be honest. Miu was right there and she missed all that move. Oh, but she's eliminated from the Rumble. Junko wins. That's a W, you guys. That's a W. Junko goes on to AV Mania 3. I'm kidding. I kid. Dragon Screw on the leg. Oh, this should be no disqualifications. Ah, well, we'll see what happens. AV, the poll. Oh, you're right, the poll. I'll give you guys the poll. Here. I'm surprised you guys didn't. Wait, I have the poll. No, I put the poll up. I was tripping. I was like, I thought I put it up. It is up there. You might just have to refresh it. We're at a 5 count, which, I mean, should be a no DQ match, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Yu sneaks into the ring. A kick to the face. I know, LOL. Uh-oh. Oof. Goodness gracious, Miu. Now, keep in mind, these two know how to put on a show. Is the ref counting, ref going into business for themselves? Why are they counting? I don't know why the ref may be going into business for themselves. I don't know how I feel about that. Junko with a brain buster. Oh, there's a rope break as well? I'm unsure. The refs are rebelling, my gosh! A butterfly power bomb. Usually the butterfly moves we expect to see from Miu. Miu getting out of the way of that one. Miu right now, I was gonna say at a disadvantage. But as Junko goes under, over, and oh, little reversal from Mew. Not often do we see anyone reverse those moves. It takes a true veteran, a true professional, and these two have gone to war with each other. These two have fallen off of cells over and over again with each other, and they don't care if the ref is counting. They don't care if the ropes are breaking. They're going to war again, and they are going to war right now because they know what's on the line. Mew is in a little bit of trouble. In just a little bit of danger right now. Ref rebellion arc, the refs are rebelling and everywhere apparently. I'm rooting for Mew. Yoru is apparently voting for Junko. Says Marius. Uh-oh. Every time Junko looks like she's setting up for a pretty big move though, Mew seems to have the advantage, able to get a reversal off to save herself. Wicked uppercut by Miuruma, and doesn't go for the pinfall, instead just goes and continues to batter the heads. I told you, these two don't like it. She used her whole head and goggles. My gosh. Now hold on a minute. It's no disqualifications. Now hold on a minute. Now wait just a second. It doesn't feel like no DQ. But they're getting weapons, so maybe it is. Junko missed. Junko missed wildly. I've never seen anyone miss so bad with a throw before. Mew holding up the ones, which is interesting. Oh my gosh, is that a choke slam by Miuruma? Missed. Junko turns her around. Mew reverses and a headbutt right to the face. But Junko again with a reversal, shots after shots. Now hold on a minute. What is Junko thinking? Running. Oh, tried to go for a splash into the corner. Mew able to get out of the way and going for, I believe, that butterfly power bomb. Right into the pinfall. 1, 2, and that is just a 2 count. No resiliency burned as well. No resiliency was burned in that moment. Mew for the bloodline / J. I mean, Roman did come back, so the ones are valid. Missed the kendo throw. The refs are going into business for themselves. Referee, you telling me you're counting. You're calling rope breaks, but you're not calling anybody getting hit with a sledgehammer. All right, whatever. You know what? I was right. It was no disqualifications. That's on me, apparently. My gosh. Whose ref is this? Goodness. Mew tossed to the outside. Junko, I think, very willing to win this thing by count out. Gets into the ring. And we are at 1. She's actually not willing to win this by count out, saying, you know what? This is my old rival. As much as a count out victory would bring despair, I'd like to see her get destroyed. Hold on a minute. We're at 2. And we are at, oof, 3 after that wicked move. Head bounced against the barricade as well. Mew is in a lot of trouble in this fight. She does admittedly though have a signature, could turn things around, especially right here. Butterfly power bomb on the outside. We are at a 5 count. And we just saw a butterfly power bomb on the outside. Mew, you're gonna have to get back in the ring. Mew? A Mew? We're at an 8 count. We're at a 9 count. And they both make it back in before a count of 10. Oh my gosh. The drama, man. Junko was, I think, ready to win that by count out. And Mew said, no, wait. My gosh. Everyone was on bated breath for a second. We haven't seen Junko do this in ages. Backflip DDT. They're burning the house down. Oh my gosh. You had resiliency and did not use it. That has been the story for a lifetime. Junko, what are you doing? There go my pancakes. My gosh, no resiliency? Apparently not. Apparently not. Mew had it and said, ouch. Stare to the... I'm sorry, what? universe mode is broken. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. Although, well, maybe this makes sense. They are enemies now? For what reason? Maybe it's because she held up the ones. If anything, that does make sense. If anything, that kind of makes sense, holding up the ones. I think Lumine would be a little bit upset about that. That being said, that's our show. We might have to watch that. We might have to watch that situation. Huh. Lumine disliked the ones up? I think that maybe she does dislike the ones going up. We will exit though. Junko goes on to AV Mania. We will exit, and that is it. Oh yes, Paimon, fair enough. That is our show. Mew versus Junko, Marin Panette, Golden, Nathan, and Kutaro, Burger, Nekomaru. Quick 4-match card that advances every Sunday. We'll have another 4 matches, and 2 more competitors will go toe-to-toe, or I guess 4 competitors will technically go toe-to-toe. Remember, get in there and enter your competitors. Go on, get in there, enter them right now. Yo, are you sure I'm safe with Junko's protection? Junko's protecting you? I don't know if I believe that. The ones were always sold up for Paimon, and she was Lumine's traveling companion. That's fair. They even tag team together once at Take It to Paradise. Sarah and Gin for the win. Funny you mentioned Sarah. She will be competing in one of these matches. In fact, let me pull up my schedule. Maybe I can announce these 2 matches for you guys. Next week, yes, next week, Miss Sarah Chardone will be taking on the Fire Gremlin in Klee. 1v1, one of them will go on to AV Mania 3, and on the gentleman's side, we will see the return of Ito, and he will be going one-on-one with the Great Gozu. And next week, those 2 matches will be at the start and the finish of our show. AWE Rebellion is going to be something to keep your eyes on every Sunday, 5 o'clock. Get ready. So until then, Ito, no! Big Sis versus Little Bean. Gozu versus Ito. Yeah, you're gonna have a mortal conundrum. But it is what it is. You'll be fine, Arrow. AV, don't make me choose between my 2 faves. Hey, look at it this way. One of your 2 faves is going on to AV Mania. That's something to look forward to instead. Honestly, I wouldn't mind competing in Rebellion at some point. Hey, I want you guys to know that in Rebellion, anything can happen. Every single brand, Inferno, Fracture, Revolution, any of them can compete tonight. Just as we saw Golden in action. As we saw the tag team champions in action. Anything can happen on Rebellion, so be sure, 5 o'clock, get your watches, push the oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock button, and be right here for the premieres or potentially streams when Rebellion goes live. Until next time, though, I guess we're ready to end it. I guess we can look at the news. Actually, I guess there's technically news that'll happen. Lumine took advantage of a no disqualifications match by entering the ring. She didn't do that. At least not that I saw. Can Lumine turn invisible? I don't know. But this did happen, if you missed it. Kizzy and Mizuki showed up after the match to make sure that they wanted the chance to know that they want the titles next. 2K, that didn't happen, you're drunk. You're dang right, 2K is always drunk. It definitely did not happen. But regardless, 2K, what are you doing? I will say 2K did cook. They do have some history, so we'll see about that in the future. For right now, bring the stars out. The All-Star Championship is coming soon. Remember, that means that AJ Lee, Al Haytham can cash it on either one of those. Also, no, go back a minute. His beard is blue, or the normal color that it's supposed to be. That's all I want to point out. That's all I want to point out. That being said, we will come back again. We will come back. Al Haytham can cash in on either one. AJ Lee can cash in on either one. It was Cheeto Dustin, you guys, we know. This game's so broken, they have so much fixing to do after every single update regardless. Where's the Wa-Cha-Cha? It's right here if you want it. Oh. But you know the two matches that'll happen next week's time. It'll be a fantastic time. I'm excited for it. Do we get to see what the game would have cooked? What it would have cooked would just be Fracture. We've seen Fracture, so I mean I don't think we need to. But maybe, you know what? Maybe we will. Sure, why not? We know the game can't. We know the game cannot cook at all. But we'll go ahead and click the next show, which will be Fracture. It would be Golden versus Gumshoe. Okay, so look, we do know that the game is high. The game is high. Clearly, Yuri wouldn't team up with Queen. Sayaka versus Celeste, which honestly not a bad match. Panette versus Klee. Klee will be in Rebellion next week, so that's fine. Junko versus Neo. I think that would be an interesting match, to be honest. Pyra versus Chie. They okay. Well, look. They actually do have history, so I can't blame the game too much. This one kind of makes sense. It would be Kutaro and Al Haytham versus Ryoma and Eggman, and Eggman's big ol' hand is in Ryoma's face. And lastly, it would be, interestingly, March and Lumine, Miss Lumine, versus Clover and Mizuki. The game don't know what it's doing. That's all I gotta say. Regardless, Wa-Cha-Cha, now bring the stars back on. For the All-Star Championship that will be defended, or I guess, granted, fought for the first time at AV Mania 3. We already know going on in that match is Junko Inoshima and Kutaro Berg. Who else will join them? Find out next week at AEW Rebellion. For right now, though, I'm leaving. Let me see. Why would that match cook? The match between Pyra and Chie. You know, Pyra, Chie, Yukiko, and Mithra. They had a long-standing tag team rivalry. Well, this was nice, even though I didn't get any wins. Yeah, it's gonna be much harder to get wins come Rebellion time. There are just 4 to 5 matches. It's a short card, about an hour to an hour and a half show, but look at all that it did, admittedly. We might have, it looks like we might be having ourselves a triple threat tag team match for the Women's Tag Team Championships at AV Mania 3. For right now, though, let's get it. So it doesn't get lost. What happens to me after AV Mania 3? I'm not sure. Undertaker. Y'all, put the ones up for Taker. He's in the chat. We love Taker. Dead man walking out here. Can I find Rebellion? Anything could happen in AEW Rebellion. So always keep your eyes peeled. Ito or Gozu? That's a choice to... I guess you'll have to decide who you're going to root for. But I will say with certainty, it's going to be a great match. Huh? It's going to be a fantastic match. Let me end all these predictions real quick before we call it quits. Choose outcome. It was Junko. Not handily. You got some big moves in, but at the end, she didn't use resiliency. The ones for a Taker. Dead man walking. Who hit the gong? Counter option, I picked both to win. Fair enough. You're going one-on-one with The Undertaker, player. Love Teddy Long, that's my dude. That being said, thank you so much for coming to this, at first, impromptu event. But now will be a regularly scheduled AEW event. Welcome to AEWE Revolution. Until next time, I'm taking off. It'll be a premiere next time. We'll see. It'll be a fantastic time. I'm looking forward. What 2 matches will happen in between those 2? I'm not sure. I'm excited to find out. Toodaloo Flight Crew until then. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys. I think we're ready to close it off. There, that, and we can mute the game audio and say now, I am actually officially ready. Thank you. Well, I guess I should play the music and then we should end it. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we'll play it. One more time. Toodaloo Flight Crew. Thank you for watching. Hit them with the stars.